Come on into the BT Kitchen. We're hanging out with Chef Jason Vallee from Catch 122 this morning. Welcome to the BT Kitchen.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Excellent.
Even better because you're going to show us how to make our own ricotta cheese.
Yeah, we're going to do a couple things here. Actually, we're going to make some ricotta cheese. It's something that people probably think is a little bit intimidating, but it's actually quite a simple process. So we got a mixture here of citric acid and a little bit of water. If you don't have that, you can use some lemon juice. And we got some milk, some whole milk, so make sure it's like full fat milk, whole milk.
Homogenized milk?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
So we heat that up to like 200 degrees.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is just pour this mixture in there.
So it's lemon juice and water, basically, citric acid.
Yeah, exactly. And then essentially
chefy.
what happens is the milk kind of separates into kind of curds and whey.
Yes.
So that's kind of what you end up
like
with
it happens immediately. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it happens quite quickly, so
right?
It actually worked out pretty well.
Whew, says
now
chef.
all we got to do is you got a little bit of cheesecloth here lined up, so we strain the kind of whey off.
I guess that makes sense as to why that's called cheesecloth now.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to start cutting up some gnocchi here, because what we do at the restaurant, we got a little
little gnocchi.
Little gnocchi dish that we're gonna make with the ricotta. So this is a ricotta gnocchi. So typically, like ricotta or gnocchi is made with a potato base, but this one we use the cheese instead of potatoes.
Love it.
So
and a lot of people using the burrata cheese on menus and such these days.
It's a pretty delicious cheese.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's quite expensive, so like ricotta is a little bit more cost effective or a little bit of a cheaper option for people.
It seems a little lighter too, because burrata, isn't that like cream mixed in with cream?
Essentially, it's the same kind of process, but you end up with kind of thicker curds, and then you kind of spread those curds up and then add them to the cream to make the burrata, so that makes a filling, and then they kind of create a shell with the curds as well.
All right, while you're making the gnocchi for us to taste, love that.
We got a little gnocchi here, just a little bit of olive oil, and I put some pickled shimiji mushrooms in there, so those just a little, we got white and brown. We pickle them really quickly, a little bit of vinegar and sugar mixture at the restaurant.
Awesome. Okay, let's talk about the restaurant. Catch 122. You've been the chef there now for 3 months, and you're playing with the menu. You told me that you've got a great brunch there as well.
Yeah, we're doing really well at brunch. My main focus is to do dinner time, so this is kind of an option from our dinner menu. So we got the gnocchi heating up here.
I thought it was fantastic when doing some research on your restaurant. I haven't been yet, totally coming, after salivating over the fact you bake your own bread, you cure your own meats, your seafood is sustainable. You've really put some effort into the...
It's pretty important. Like, I mean, these days, like, it's getting super popular, and I mean, it's not because it's popular, it's because it's just a great way to cook, like, because you can use the ingredients that are available to you, and they're just around us all the time, and it gives you sort of a way to plan ahead with your menu, because you know what's going to be coming available in the seasons that we have here.
So when you're smoking your own meats in the restaurant, what kind of meats are we talking about here? Are you doing like prosciuttos and salamis and
yeah, we
sort of
do some charcuterie. So we got a sort of a setup in the basement where we got like a little drying thing. So what we do is we have a sort of cured meats and stuff, and then we hang them in the back.
You've got it all hanging in the back.
Yeah, exactly. So
what's your favorite thing on your menu? What's your favorite thing?
I mean, to be honest, this gnocchi is kind of one of my favorite things because it's, honestly, I like simple stuff. So this is like super simple.
I'm super excited to taste the gnocchi.
It's literally just a little bit of cheese and a little bit of, olive oil and then the gnocchi and the mushrooms. So it's a very, very simple dish.
How long does this hang here? Just if people are going to try making their own ricotta, is it ready now?
Yeah, I mean, it's ready to go. So like once you drain off the whey, you get to a certain point, like you can leave in a little bit if you want. Depends on the creaminess you want to do. And then at the restaurant, we just serve it super simple. A little bit of olive oil, some grilled bread on the side.
That's good.
And then, yeah, it's
never
pretty
buying
tasty.
Cheese again. I learned a little something from you today. That's fantastic. We're going to put the recipe on our website. Delicious. I can't wait to taste the gnocchi.
I just added a little bit of cheese to this guy.
Never a bad thing,
Yeah,
chef.
so we do a sardo, which is sort of like a Parmesan cheese, but it's not as aged as long, so it's a little bit younger and a little bit lighter.
A sarto.
So, we're just going to add a lot of cheese on top because
you are my new best friend,
pretty
chef.
Awesome,
Chef Vallee, very much so welcome right back here at the BT Kitchen.
Right.
You're welcome at his restaurant because Catch 122 has been kind enough to supply us with a $100 gift certificate, and it's up for grabs right now. Email us, contest@btvancouver.ca, subject line Catch 122. What's behind the name?
I think it's something to do with the address and then the play on the novel, I believe.
Catch 22. I love it. Okay, Here we go. Chef Vallee. I'm coming in. I'm totally coming in.
Perfect. We'll see you there.
Nicely done, my friend. Yes, I will be calling ahead. Hello. Out to you, Dawn. You should be here for this gnocchi. Honestly, I got to give some to Riaz.